Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by the Jefferson County Department of Health. Finish strong. Wear your mask until COVID is gone. Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today, I am back again. Welcome back. You all have seen this face numerous times on my podcast. Tammy Cauthen with TC Counseling and Consulting. Tammy, welcome back.
Thank you, Jarvis. We truly appreciate you coming out here to the TC Transformational Center.
Yes. Want to bring Tammy back on since you all know the world has kind of reopened back up in the continuing COVID-19 pandemic, due to the CDC saying that people who are vaccinated, let me start that off. Fully vaccinated, like you all have supposed to be going to get both of y'all shots, we can head out into the world with no mask on. But for those of you all who are feeling a little anxiety and really kind of suffering from this, I want to bring Tammy on to kind of talk about it and kind of help walk us through some steps so we can fully kind of adjust back to this reopening. So, Tammy, how you been doing?
I've been doing great, Jarvis. Thanks for asking.
Great. So, the world has reopened back up some. What have been some things that some of your clients has been asking you about how they can kind of overcome and adjust?
So I think for the last year of just the isolation, the working from home has definitely taken a toll on several people. And a lot of people realize now that, wait a minute, I have to go back to work. I can no longer work from home on this computer. I have to go back into a physical office and perform my job. So for some people, that has created some anxiety, considering we don't know who is fully vaccinated. So some people still are worried about catching COVID. Some people have caught COVID during that time, and it has created a lot of anxiety and worry about the what ifs. So I think for the most part, people just need to realize that we still need to take precaution. You still need to wash your hands, still wear your mask, whatever you're comfortable doing, because you have to protect yourself.
What about, while you was kind of talking about that, dealing with interpersonal relationships? Because a lot of times people have literally been kind of in their own little bunker hole for a whole year. Haven't really came with the outside world too much unless they're going to very few places. What do you say to people like that?
So you're having to adjust. You're having to adjust to getting back out, mingling with your coworkers, going to your team meetings. So it's definitely a big adjustment. So I think, a lot of people are ready. They're like, I'm just so ready to go out. I'm ready to go on vacation. So for some people, it's not going to be an issue. But for those people that have gotten used to just being in the home and being in the home all the time, it may become an issue where you're just worried about having to readapt to that old lifestyle of going back to work every day.
So over the year, I can only imagine about a year ago, people you didn't think who would admit like, I think I might need some counseling. They probably have came to you in this year, but like, hey, I need to talk to somebody.
I think, Jarvis, over the last year, a lot of my people that have came to me has really been because someone in their family has died. As we know that COVID took out a lot of people in several people's families. And so grief has definitely been a hot topic in my mental health center, where people are learning, how do I adjust to not having my loved ones here? Some people were not able to have proper funerals. Some people were not able to have those that really love them come around and support them during that time. So it has been a challenging time. And during that time, a lot of people have really had to discover who they really are as a person, what really makes them feel blessed to even still be here today.
Yeah, and I was kind of thinking that a lot of times people had to say farewell to their loved ones via Zoom.
Yes. And that's very hard too, because for us, going to the funeral is our way of saying goodbye. And it also gives us closure to that person leaving here on earth. So that has definitely been hard for people, and even if they had to travel out of town, they were not able to. So people may not have really resolved those issues.
Now, I know we did an earlier video, one video we did, it's about like over recovering the loss of a loved one during the holidays. What are those 5 steps of grief again? I think you was kind of mentioning it.
Yeah, you go to different stages of grief, from denial to anger to bargaining to acceptance. Bartering. You're just trying to figure out what stage you're in. And for some people, they may still be in the denial stage because they didn't get to have that proper barrier. Or, they may still be angry because their loved one died from something that they feel like could have been prevented. So you do go through those stages, and when you're going through those stages, it definitely can create a lot of anxiety and worry. And what you have to realize is that it's okay to grieve, it's okay to worry, but it becomes a problem when you feel like you cannot get out of the bed, when you don't want to interact with anyone at all, and that does lead to other things such as depression.
Okay, and kind of going back, like we was talking about, I guess people say adjusting to a new normal. Some people in their mind is like, man, I wish things could be the way it used to be, but how can you tell people who's trying to make it like it used to be somewhat?
I think the big thing is, Jarvis, what is the new normal? For me here at the center, we still will be wearing our masks. We still will be doing hand washing. So, each business has an individual choice. But right now, I really don't even know what the new normal is, because we can go with the CDC guidelines tell us to do, but I feel like I don't know who's fully vaccinated. People are not carrying around their vaccination cards. So what is the new normal? So we can go on with our lives like COVID is completely gone, and that's an individual choice. But I think that everybody has to look at what do they feel comfortable and for their new normal looks like.
So did you pick up a lot of telehealth clients during this time?
Jarvis, let me tell you about telehealth. Some people love it, but guess what? Most people hate it, because that means now I'm still at home. I'm on the computer talking about my problems to someone that I do not know, that I just met by Zoom for this telehealth conference. So I think for a lot of times what we have to realize is that people have to get out. So my practice basically did close down for a couple of months during COVID, but we've been back full open for most of COVID, because people just want to at least come in and have an office appointment.
Okay, so for people who have not seen our other videos before, kind of give them kind of like a quick bio about yourself and what you all do here.
So basically, I am Tammy Cauthen, the owner of TC Counseling Center, and what we do here is we just provide mental health services from anxiety to anger to stress to depression, domestic violence, and we're located at 2008 21st Street, Ansley, Birmingham, Alabama 35218, and we can be reached at 205-224-4387 or either www.tccounselingservices.com.
All right, Tammy, well, any final thoughts you want to add?
No, if you need counseling, you can just reach out to TC Counseling Services. And even if you don't reach out to TC, just make sure that you find a mental health counselor that you're comfortable with talking about your issues.
Yeah, one thing I'm saying, don't be afraid to, I say so many words, talk to somebody about it, because we all know we have been, some of us haven't seen the outside world or came in contact with people no more, and a lot of us have somewhat kept our distance and somewhat, so now we're kind of coming back, because even now as we tape in this segment, a lot of churches are in the process of kind of getting back together and things like that, and sporting events. So you all don't be afraid to kind of pick up the phone, call Tammy or anyone out here, because we all in this together. So Tammy, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for watching this video, everyone, and please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.